All right, today we are diving deep into a true classic, Ernest Hemingway's incredible novella, The Old Man and the Sea.
Now, this story, it might seem simple on the surface, right? An old fisherman, a big fish. But trust me, it's one of those tales that gets you thinking about some really profound stuff about struggle, dignity, and our place in the wild.
So, where do we start? Well, it all kicks off with this one single number, 84. That's how many days our hero has gone without catching a single fish. Can you even imagine that kind of bad luck?
Okay, so let's meet this old man. His name is Santiago. He's a fisherman in the Gulf Stream, but he's got a reputation. They call him Salau, which is basically the worst kind of unlucky you can possibly be. And you can see it in everything he has. I mean, his sail is literally patched up with old flour sacks. It looks like a symbol of permanent defeat. Everything about his gear just screams hardship and failure. But, and this is so important, that's just the outside. Hemingway makes a point to tell us that everything about him was old except his eyes. His eyes, he says, were cheerful and undefeated. That's where you see his real spirit shining through.
And, he's not completely on his own. There's this young boy, Manilin. Santiago taught him everything he knows about fishing. And even though Manilin's parents made him leave Santiago's boat, the kid still believes in him. He brings him food. He's really the only one who still has faith.
So, we get to day 85, and Santiago has had enough. He's determined he's going to change his luck. He takes his little skiff and just keeps rowing, way, way out past where anyone else goes, into the deep water.
And then, bam, something takes the bait. And this isn't just any fish. It's something immense. So huge it doesn't even thrash around. It just starts pulling his boat, just steadily towing him out to sea.
Think about that for a second. He's all alone, can't even see land anymore, and he realizes he's not in control here. He's literally being towed by a fish. The fight of his life has officially begun.
And what comes next? Well, it's this epic 3-day ordeal. This isn't just about muscle anymore. It becomes a pure battle of wills between the man and this giant, unseen creature. For 3 whole days and nights, they are just locked together in the struggle. Santiago is dealing with a brutal sun. His hand cramps up so badly, it's like a useless claw. He's dealing with hunger and pure exhaustion. And all the while, this fish is just pulling him farther and farther from home.
But something amazing happens during this suffering. Santiago starts to feel this deep respect for the marlin. He doesn't see it as just some animal anymore. He starts calling it his noble brother, a truly worthy opponent.
And then he finally sees it. The marlin surfaces, and it's just massive, unending, bigger than his boat. I mean, can you imagine that moment? That's when he truly understands the impossible scale of what he's up against. Okay, so Santiago has pushed himself past every conceivable limit. He's in agony, he's exhausted, but he is not giving up. He's bringing this whole epic battle to its final, incredible climax. And he does it. With the very last bit of strength he has, he manages to land the killing blow. He has actually won. He has secured the catch of a lifetime. But that feeling of victory, well, it lasts for about a minute. Because, of course, a fish that big leaves a lot of blood in the water. And that scent travels. The sharks are coming. So now a whole new fight starts. And this one is even more desperate. It's not about glory anymore. It's just a raw, brutal fight to defend what he's already won. I mean, he uses everything he's got. He loses his harpoon on the very first shark, so he ties his knife to an oar to make a spear. When that blade breaks, he's left with just a club. He's fighting like a lion, but it's a losing battle. They're just tearing his magnificent prize to pieces. And this, right here, this is the real heart of the story. Okay, so he loses the fish. The physical prize is gone, devoured. But what he doesn't lose is his spirit. The fight itself proved something absolutely essential about who he is. Which brings us to probably the most famous line from the entire book. A man can be destroyed, but not defeated. That's the whole point, right? It's this incredible, powerful statement about human dignity in the face of absolute loss. So when he finally gets back to the harbor, there's no fish to sell. All that's left is this gigantic 18-foot skeleton lashed to the side of his boat. It's this haunting image of what he accomplished and what he lost. And this is the big question the book leaves you with. I mean,
Did he fail? He came back with nothing but bones. By any normal standard, it was a total disaster. But was he truly defeated?
And that's our explainer. True victory, Hemingway shows us, isn't always about the prize you bring home. Sometimes, it's just about how you face the fight. It's about refusing to be broken inside. Santiago was destroyed, for sure, but he was never, ever defeated.